Let's go. We are recording. Definitely clogged. Run all the way to the city. I'm gonna see if it's cast all the way to the city. See if there's any other issues. Make sure the line's good and empty. toilet right there. And a little flush toilet on the other end. Actually take some rags, stuff them on that hole, because I want to leave the camera in there before I flush the other toilet.
Okay. Should be good to flush this one.
To talk myself out of work. Should be done in a second. Right now we're at the city connection.
Okay.
Once it stops dribbling, he'll start pulling back. We can come in and descale the line.
Okay.
It does make it smoother, but ultimately the line will have more mineral. How long does that take to come back? We've done lines 20 years ago, it hasn't come back. We've done some lines in Oshkosh, granted it's apples and oranges,
Right.
where they don't have as good of water as Appleton does, where it's lasted 6 years and it's back already.
Okay.
That being said, I think you're good. My recommendation would be to put different toilets in and that flush more water to start there.
Okay.
Because it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Has it changed a lot in the 2 years? No.
Okay.
But again, I'm recording this so you can see. But if you watch the screen, we can I'll explain what happens is when the sides of the pipe, it's like trying to wash waste and paper down a gravel driveway.
Okay.
And the part that concerns me is if you see, granted we're way out onto the street, on the sides of the pipe here, you get little spots like that tell me that they're getting kind of thin.
Okay.
When we go in and descale, it's like machining the insides of the pipe.
Okay.
If there's a bad spot that we can't see, it's going to make it worse.
Okay.
We've only had it happen 3 times in 20 years.
Yeah.
But we can't see it.
Right.
I'd rather be, and we don't get any money by you getting toilets.
Right.
We'd send you somewhere else for that, or have to do it yourself.
Okay.
But that being said, we would tell you what type of toilets to get if you do it yourself, or recommend somebody else to do it.
Okay.
But you didn't see anything major, but the rusting scale catches all the waste and paper.
Okay.
But with more water, flushes things down.
Okay.
Will we see a lot of mineral? All the pipes used to have a natural slime coat like a tip. With all the antibacterial soaps and cleaners, there's nothing on the inside of the pipe because it kills all the stuff that used to live in the pipes that used to coat it. As you see, when the camera head comes back, it kind of bounces around. That's where all the fun stuff has to get down the pipe. And now with all the water, the sink, diffusers, the faucets, and everything, it's great for us, but not everybody else.
Okay.
What are you thinking on the sides?
It's just all the mineral buildup.
Okay. Can't tell if it was like cracked below that or not.
It's, again, it's hard to tell until we were to do a descale. But the fact that we haven't been here in 2 years.
Yeah, I think, because we got new toilets, we did new flooring last summer-ish, fall-ish, and that's when we put in the new toilet, so we've maybe had them a year, not even.
I mean, the toilets we recommend are called Mansfield L.L.C.
Okay.
We'll write them down.
Okay.
You know, you could. Did you put the toilets in yourself, or do you guys
Yeah.
hire somebody?
We
Okay,
just put them in.
that's good. Then you're out. Mansfield L.L.C. You can order them, or we can get them for you. We can get them from the supply house.
Okay.
They don't have them at the. If you like the real high rise, elongated, blah blah blah, you may have to order them.
Okay.
I think they're like $200 a piece.
Okay. Yeah.
The updated flush valves, so instead of like a 1.6, it's a 2.5 gallon flush. That's a
Okay.
huge difference in carrying the weight.
Okay.
It's gotta be a joint.
It is, yeah. They're the Hub and Bell style. Makes a huge difference from the 1.28.
Okay.
And I'm sure the toilets you had in here were 1.6. That 0.4 gallons, that's a half a gallon of water. That's
Yeah.
a huge difference.
Okay.
And then if you guys had a clogged toilet last week,
Yeah.
that's a big slug.
Okay.
And maybe if you don't update your toilets, you may not have an issue.
Yeah.
You may
Okay.
play the odds. You may not
Right.
have an issue, but
Okay.
the fact that we haven't been here in 2 years, maybe you'll.
Right. Yeah.
Right side looks a little.
I'm sure.
So you would recommend doing the toilets rather than trying to descale them?
That's where. I mean, if this was happening every couple of months,
Yeah. Okay.
I tend to be a little more sit back and see what happens.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if I was seeing the pipe was like this, where the whole bottom had like 1.5 to 2 inches of mineral on it,
Yeah.
then yes,
Okay.
I still see, 3.5, 3 3/4 pipe.
Yeah.
I don't see anything that screams
Okay.
needs to be done right now.
Okay.
The fact that you tell me you had a clog last week.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Okay.
very good salesman.
I'd rather you be honest and tell us what you think.
Are we gonna find any Matchbox cars or Lego?
He is not a toilet kid. We have lucked out. He's not a toilet kid. Yeah, underneath. And we don't really do a lot of the like wet wipe type things, so we try and be good about it.
Yeah, they're never good to go down,
Yeah.
even in perfect plumbing. And we had to go to New London yesterday, and the man of the house likes to use them, and yeah, he always has to dispose of them in the toilet in the 130-year-old house. And
Oh jeez.
the wife was, make sure to put on the invoice, stop being a sissy and use toilet paper. So we did.
That's funny. Yeah. No wait. Is there anything like besides different toilets, like maintenance wise, like
No.
should we be having anything done yearly or anything like that?
No, the
Okay.
if you had tree roots or
Okay.
groundwater causing minerals to come in and causing issues,
Yeah.
then it may be an issue, but no.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that we weren't missing something that we should be doing.
Problem we run into with people that want that, and we'll do it if you're insistent, but the problem is with the cast iron metal pipes, we'll do it, but we're very honest with the metal in the pipes. you can't flush that out. It's very heavy. It sits in the pipe. And you need to go in and you need to pressure wash it out. You need to jet it out. And that is very time consuming.
Yeah.
It's very expensive.
Yeah.
Unless it's causing problems,
Okay.
it can cause a lot more problems. Like
What are you talking
I want to make sure the spot is good. It's terrible.
You gotta stay up before it's all wet.
You don't want to be standing out in this pond.
No?
and it was clogged for a good 25 feet.
Okay.
A big clog of waste container.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to have happened like right after the toilet clogged. And I mean, it was pretty much stuck like that most of the day until my husband got home and he had to really pump the toilet.
It would just slowly move and drain
Yeah.
and
Walk? We'll walk in a minute. You can't walk on this road. It's hot. I'm gonna get a 18-minute floor. No, the dust part's not wet. The dust part's over there. The floor is wet. It's stinky.
I did see a bottom of the pipe there.
yeah.
You want to go down and go through there? You have to go through that way if you're going to go through. I don't think you'll fit that way. Yeah, wait.
Right side there looks fishy. How much rope clip on that right side compared to the left?
Yeah.
Do you want to go find your toys?
Clog's never been out there, so.
No, it's not today that I saw. Yeah.
That's a mineral.
Oh yeah.
It's always been under the floor in the house.
Okay.
You start seeing that on the top. That would scare me to do a big scale. The black marks on the top.
So that means it's good to do or
No, that tells me it's been leaking.
okay.
You'd have to do a test hit that spot. See the difference on the top here?
Yeah.
Well, that's a seal right there.
Okay. Yeah. I see that. There.
That's the start. That's a split. Big steps. flush from the back to the front, but that'll be about it. I did see some spots in the